Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and I am going to work on this journal. So let's see, we've got a pocket here. There are a few things that I needed to work on before I do anything else. So I might put something down there. So how is everybody today? I hope you're well. Been pretty busy here. Lily's doing lessons, so I won't talk too loud. So her teacher can't hear me. And oh, I've got these. You can also use these. Oh, you're opening a door, Lily.
Oh, because I got a break and I'm going to get some.
Oh, you're having a break. Oh, that's good. So I can talk. So Lily's having a break. And I think I might put some of this paper there. Just, you know, got a lot of things started, as you know, and not finished. I'm also working on my last stitch collab for Loretta, and I all of a sudden had a flash that I need to get that done and in the post, because we're already, it's under here, pencil, we're already halfway, well not halfway, but we're already on, what date is it, the 9th, so we really need to get it in by, you know, end of the week. So I've started working on that, but I've got so many things on the go that it's just quite hard. Now, we need to attach something here. So I thought I'd just work through and do bits and pieces, and then we can go through and add a few tucks here and there. So I'm just looking at these things. I made some more of these from the other day. I absolutely love these. I'm just wondering if I've got something that I might like to add there as a flippy sort of thing. Otherwise we could make something like that one there, pockets. Just trying to see what I've got over here. Oh, got that. That would be pretty there, wouldn't it? I could add that and then cover the back of it. I think that's what I'll do, and decorate the front. I haven't, literally have not even pulled anything out. I haven't pulled anything out at all. I might use my tacky glue for this, because this is very old wallpaper, so I don't sort of want it to come off. You know, it might not stick so well if I don't use a good glue, really strong glue. Whereas if it were regular paper, I would just use an abundant amount of my glue stick. Looks kind of straight to me. I love doing this. It's so much fun. It really is. I know I tell you that all the time, but it really is a lot of fun. Now, what are we going to put there? $1 million question. Put some old book page to start off with. I know it's a funny shape, but I'll have to add bits and pieces to cover up the back of the scrapbooking paper. So I'm just going to put, actually I might have it coming down like this, and then I can trim off. And I'll need to put something there. You see, it doesn't like sticking to the old wallpaper so much. Okay. And then we need to put something up here. I always feel like this just sort of helps hold it all on too. And maybe I want to take that bit off there, so it's not going over the crease. So what's everyone been up to? Hope everyone's well. I'm just going to put that there and then trim off. Or I can just have that come around there. So we'll put something there, and we need to put something here. What do I have? What do I have? Just got fabrics there. I showed you those in the last video. Now I keep getting asked, how do I stamp on fabrics? And I keep telling everyone how I print on fabrics, I should say. And then obviously someone else has not seen, maybe saw that I showed the printed on fabrics, but then didn't see the video or the videos where I've sort of explained how I print on fabrics. It's so easy. I think I'll have to do a separate video, even though it'd be like a 2-minute video, because I'm not going to actually show it. I'll just show you, like I won't actually print on the fabric in the video because it's in the other room. And I really don't think I need to show how you put your piece of paper in the printer. But I will show my spray. Well, we're just going to have a single separate video that's going to be like 2 minutes long. So that way people can just refer to that if they want to know how to print on fabric. That's what we're going to do. And as a disclaimer, my printer is an inkjet, so it's not necessarily permanent. Although I did once wet my hemp that I had printed on, and it did not fade and it did not come off. But it might fade over time. So, yeah, because it's not necessarily permanent ink, although it doesn't seem to come out very much. So, as long as it's not like a quilt that's going on a bed or something like that, or a pillow slip that's going on a bed that you're going to be washing all the time, it's perfectly good for what we're doing. Okay, so that's going to go there, and I like that. And here we need to do something. Don't know what. Or I was going to put something there or something here. I have turned my camera on and I have not pulled anything out. So you're just going to have to bear with me. I have not pulled anything out, so I could be getting up and down. Don't know if I want any of those. Oh, I like that, but no, I don't want that. Oh, you can't even see what I'm looking at. I know I'm very mean. I'm looking at my stuff off screen. That's how mean I am. Okay. And these are all big, I think these. Oh, there's a little one. I don't want, that's too little. These are left over from the other day when we did the other video. Don't want any of those. I know what I want, but I don't know where I've put them to find them. Just wait one seckie and I will find them. Here they are. Got some things here that could be of interest. These. Oh, here's some more. They do have stuff. Oh, I dropped one. Where did it go? Can't see it. I'll have to... Oh, there it is. Okay, I might put one of these. Love that. Oh, and there's some birds. Oh, great. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff here. It's exciting when you find the good stuff. Okay, let's just move the book. Tear ruler right in front of my face. Okay, right, now I've got to remember to stay about here. Then I think I'm on screen, and I think I'm going to put that there. I quite like the colours. Suits me just fine. So yes, I'll try to remember today to do a printing on fabric explanation. Won't be really much of a demonstration, but explanation video. So that way, I'll just link it in my description box permanently so people can be referred to it. I think that's good there. Now here, I don't know, I might put a pocket or something on there. I'll leave that. So that bit's done. Got some medieval mirage here. Oh, let's put something here. Now this could simply just be a tuck, or it could be a flip. I didn't want to cut it off because it's a nice old edge of the thing. But then you can't really use, you don't want to cover the page up. I think I'm just going to glue that down, and that's going to be a tuck. And I might just embellish it slightly. It's very strong paper, actually, this paper. It's because it's got some kind of rags in it or something. It's like a cotton paper. So it feels thin. I mean, obviously you can't swing the book from it. But it's pretty strong paper. So we might put something here. Just a little something, not anything major. Like, I love these little details here. I could just put, no, they're not big enough. That could be pretty there, that's too big. I could make a, see, that would be just pretty there, just as a tuck. But I need to make one, because I'll tell you why, because that one's backed. I don't want to use a backed one. So we might use, well, I don't want to use that, do I? Because then you want to write on those. So, oh, I could use this. What about if I use this? So I'm going to cover that in something. Got lots of bits and pieces here. Oh, this is good. I'm going to glue it onto there. Now you can't see me gluing because I'm not bringing my gluing onto the screen, because what happens? I go off screen because my space is limited. So there's no gluing on screen. I'm just choosing where I'm going to put it. There. And then we're going to embellish it. So in the description box, I'll link the other two parts. I think there's another 2 videos with this journal. I think there was the one where I made the cover in my Roxy's weekly challenge, and then where I put the pages in, chose the pages and put the pages in. So I'll link those. I always, when I do a work on a project, that's, you know, a bit of a continuation because there's a few steps to it. I always link all of the parts in the description box. Okay, so that's that. I'm not going to punch the hole. And I think I would like to put something on there. I think I like this birdie. Oh, you'll probably ask me, where did this come? This was from the New York Public Library. I don't know what I looked up. It's not that user-friendly in the New York Public Library, searching on there. Because if you don't use the right words, I can't remember what I looked up in saying that, but if you don't use the right words, that you have trouble finding things. So you've just got to be patient and search through, but there's quite a lot of stuff there. One I haven't been onto yet is the, what is it, the Congress Library. They have a public domain section as well. And you must, when you're on the New York Public Library, when you search, it says, a little window comes down that you're supposed to check, and it says public domain images only. So you need public domain only or something like that. So you need to click that. Otherwise you'll get, they do have a lot of stuff too that is still protected by copyright. So you don't want to make that mistake. And spend all that time searching and thinking you found amazing things that actually they're not. And they say free, when it's in the public, and it says free of restrictions underneath the images. Not like when you click on them, you have to click on them and then it says free of restrictions. think I'll leave that little bit there. Oh yes, I really like those colours. I'm going to have to snip off the tail. Oh, this always happens to me, doesn't it? Woe is me, I always have to snip off the tail. And I might put a little bit of, whoopsie, of my Italian papers. Which one would I like? Maybe this one. Where will I put them? Not that bit there. Put that under there so it's not straight. Quite like that. I feel like it needs something else. I always feel like it needs something else. It's just... I don't want to cover too much of the background. Yeah, why not? Oh gosh, glue. Just, you know, the reason why I pick my glue up is because I've got things on my table and the glue sticks to them. And it's just something that annoys me if the glue has tipped over, so I have to pick it up. It's just an automatic reaction, pick up the glue. So what is everybody working on? Okay, I tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing embroideries, which is taking some time, and cutting up paper, which is also taking a lot of time. And I won't cut the tail off. How about that? What about if I just, even though you won't be able to see it, I'll wrap it around so nobody feels upset that I cut the tail off. What else am I working on? You know that I've got that one envelope journal to finish off. I haven't finished that one off. Oh gosh, so many things going on and not enough hours. I just wish there were more hours of the day. It causes me not to sleep well because my mind is like, oh, how am I going to do this? And I've got to do that. And how am I going to get this done? And how am I going to get that done? And it really is quite, just takes over. Really does take over. Okay, and I haven't done my tag yet. I need to get that done. That's for tomorrow, the video. Okay, I think that's going to be enough. And then I'm going to glue it. See, this is a tuck here. I'm just going to glue that on there. Isn't that, I think that is good. I love that. So that's my tuck. So I need to glue about here. I might just grab, where's my silicone things? I ask you like you should know where they are. Of course, all the things I pulled out the other day that I was ambitious about working on, I've lost my silicone things. I can see one. I haven't lost them, they're in here. I just want to smush it about a little bit because I don't want to have it oozing out too much. So I just want to take off the excess. There we go. And I've got a towel here. I'll just wipe it off on the towel. But the good thing about those, thank you for whomever told me. I can't remember who told me. But the good thing about them is you just can peel it off. If you don't clean them, you just peel off the glue when it's dry. So what were we talking about? I've forgotten. I'll think about it. Okay, that's gonna be all right. We'll come back and check that later. I'm not going to cover that. I'll leave that up to the person who gets it. This journal is actually spoken for. So I need to get cracking on it, haven't I? So I think I might just reinforce one of these and just decorate that a little bit. Oh, no, maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know. What was I talking about? Oh my goodness, I can't stand that. Oh. We were talking about, oh my God, can't remember, guys. Hopefully it'll come back to me. Cannot remember. Made me like a sieve. It's really shocking. Why I'm going to the trouble of tearing it like this when I need to reinforce it, I don't know. Now I was saying I didn't want to cover that. I remember that bit, that much. I wanted to put that there. So I'm just going to glue it to a piece of book page. I shouldn't have torn it like that because it needs to be backed. I should have torn it afterwards. It's got book page stuck to it because I've stuck it on the glue. So I just scrape it off. Not that you can see because I know I'm off screen down here. Just getting the book page off that I got stuck on it. Okay. And I'm only going to have, oh no, I'll have to glue that down. Okay, first I'm going to cut it. And then I'm just going to make sure that's all glued down really well because I don't want to take it off because if I do then it'll be sticky. Speaking of sticky, I've got a bit of sticky there. And see, I need to glue that all down properly. You just lift it and get your glue under there wherever you need to, if you can. Okay, and it's just a little embellishment that I'm just sticking on the page, and I'll glue it to the writing. And it's just regular copy paper, so I think I can just use the Tombow glue, or I could even use glue stick would be fine. And that's just a cute little embellishment. I like doing this sort of stuff. There, just make sure it's not stuck under there. Okay, next, and we have this page. I could do a little bit of collage. I know that's a writing page. You can also write there. I think I might just do a little bit of something here just to embellish the page a bit. And I'm just looking, what colours do we have going on? I've got a few papers floating around that I haven't put away in this tray over here, which I won't bring over because it'll just all push me off screen, and then it's just trouble. It's just trouble. So I want to avoid trouble. I think I'm going to use this lovely paper. Put that there. And I haven't put any tabs on yet, but we'll do that. Put that there, and just a little something, just something little. Oops, losing all my bits. Quite like those colours. Let's see what else I've got floating over here in my mess. Those. I think these are all things like I just shoved them over here. I didn't even put them away. Things to work on. Put that in the pile over there. Gluing pad. Oh, lots of stuff here. Just a sec. Oh, here's some more. So many of these pages I ripped out. Lots of things. Oh, more birds. Oh, I was looking for those. I couldn't find them. Here they are. Found them. That's great. If you have issues with mess, don't be looking at my table now because it's becoming messy as I pull the stuff out. But don't worry, I'll bring it all back in together. Don't worry, we'll sort that. Oh, found this. This is good. Okay. Why I would put them over there? I was probably in a mess and just did some, you know, shuffling I was going to say shoving, but shuffling is probably better. So this is interesting. This, no, probably not those. Oh, bash your door, why don't you? That one's pretty. So these are Medieval Mirage, her illuminated Renaissance kits. So I put those over here actually. What else did I pull out? Pulled out these. See, that could be good. Put out her, but I don't think I'll put her there. Isn't that wonderful? I need to make that into something. Got some more birdies. Oh, good. I need to sort out this stuff, don't I? So I'm going to fussy tear around this one. I think I'm going to put that one there. I was thinking about her. She's lovely too. But she can go somewhere else. I wish I could remember what I was. Oh, and it was something. I think it was something important. Oh well. Ho hum. I'm going to stick that there. No, I'm not. I'm going to cut it out. Sorry. After all of that, I want less of the background, so I have to cut. I'll bring my basket over here so I don't have to pick up bits, and we'll just whiz around as quickly as we can. Do a bit of a whiz. So we have gone, just so you know what's happening here, we have become the red zone because we have the English variant here, and so Lily's doing school at home 100%, and Steph can go to work, but all the shops are closed, and only, you know, necessities are open at the moment. Lucky I stocked up on things beforehand when we were a bit freer to move around. But that means no antique stores, no, or really bric-a-brac stores. I don't go to the, you know, serious antique stores. No markets, nothing. Nothing. So I have to go back into Hoardsville mode. I have to start hoarding things because I can't go and get anything. And I think we'll probably be like this until after Easter, I reckon. They said until the 21st of March. However, people do not behave themselves. It's like a free-for-all. The minute they, you know, let you loose, it's like a free-for-all. And so, I do think that we'll be very restricted at Easter. Not that we're going to go anywhere, but we would like to go up to Steph's grandparents' place. We haven't been up there forever. And we would love to go to a restaurant. We really would. But we wouldn't go anyway. Even when the restaurants were open for lunch, we wouldn't go anyway just because we didn't think it was a smooth move, really, because it's cold and everything's closed, and we're just waiting for the warmer weather when you can sit outside, and then we'll go, and the restaurants will open, and then we'll be waiting a while. Probably won't be until May, I would think, and then we'll go to a restaurant and sit outside because it's not so risky. There we go. I like it better cut. So that's going to go there, and there's still plenty of writing space. There's writing space here. Now here, what are we going to do on this page? Might make some sort of tuck or pocket or something like that. This could be, actually, you know what's coming to me? I love that. And I think that would be lovely as a flip. So what I'm going to do, just going to trim off, no, I'm not going to trim it off. I'm going to back it with something. What are we going to back it with? Something that you can write on. That's what we're going to back it with, something that you can write on. Maybe we'll just collage a bit of stuff on there. Just going to put glue. I love those old botanical illustrations. I think some of them, or they're Renaissance, or they might be medieval even, some of them. I mean, you would never, if you found a book like that, I mean, wouldn't you have died and gone to heaven? However, cost a bomb. Really would cost a bomb. One of the last times that I went to the antique, my really favourite antique market, we haven't been to that for more than a year. Can you imagine? More than a year we have not been to my favourite antique market because it hasn't been on, and it won't be on this year either. It might be on in September if we get vaccinated. You know, if the large amount of the population is vaccinated and things are under control, it might be able to reopen. But anyway, twice a year, when you know, before all of this stuff happened, they had a it's a special book episode of the antique markets where the dealers with the really precious books come. And you know, and there'll be a set of books, and they'll be like, I looked at one set of books once. I asked the price. I dared to ask the price because I actually don't ask the price. I take my mother-in-law and she asks the price because she's not afraid to ask the price, and she's not afraid to ask for a discount either. So anyway, so we asked the price of these 4 books. They were really beautiful, and they were something like €800, something like that. I don't know if it was €800 each, or they were big ones from the 1500s or something. And oh, I didn't cover that bit there. What a goose. And so anyway, we saw this. My dream would be to find an amazing architecture antique book and purchase it for my husband. And so we saw this beautiful old illustrated antique architecture book with you know, beautiful all the different sort of architectonic sort of orders, and you know, Corinthian and all that sort of thing, and amazing illustrations, super old. I think it was from the 1600s or something like that. Anyway, my mother-in-law asked the price. We nearly fainted. €7,000 for the. I mean, it was a huge book. Imagine. I mean, you'd have to wear gloves to look at it, and you'd have to have it in a special temperature controlled place, because if you're going to spend that money, you certainly want to be sure. Oh, I didn't want to rip that off. Oh my gosh, what a goose. Look what I've done. Look what I've done. I should have waited for my glue to dry. I didn't want to rip that one of the other one off. I didn't want to rip it off, but I've done it now because I wanted it to be a flip. Thank you, sticky bit. Thanks for doing that. Thanks. Well, you can't see it. Let's just thank the paper. Okay, well, we're going, I know, I'll use washi tape. That's what I'll do, because I messed up, because I was talking. Oh, the glue's wet. It's not friendly. It's really not that friendly to me. It's not being nice. I'll have to cut a little bit. See, I'm not learning the lesson, am I? Okay, I'm just going to cut it. So note to self, do not rip until the glue is dry if you put that much glue on the back. That's all right. Okay, it's a bit of a modge-podge. Okay, hodgepodge, not a modge podge, a hodgepodge. Okay, so I need to get some washi tape. I didn't want to washi tape it on, but I have to now because I'm a goose. I'm going to get this one. Okay, so we're going to hinge it with washi tape. So I'm going to put it there, and I'll have the washi tape go around the other side. I think now I tear this in very weird ways, like so that it's because it's very wide, so I tear it like this, so I get smaller bits and torn bits, smaller torn bits. I think that's going to be enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, sorry, this book keeps coming backwards and forwards. I'm just going to stick it, I know you can't see me, I'm just going to stick it on there. It's very sticky too, this MT William Morris tape. And I'm just going to put it on there. I'm going to put it right on the edge. Put that there, and then I'm just going to lift this up and fold it over here, like so. And then you need to open it and you need to put some down there. So you can use the same one or a different one. And I'm just going to use the same one. About that much will do. Yep. And I'll have the rip side, I think, on the flip. And that's a nice way to, and I might put a pocket here or something, or I might just leave it. It might be a nice spot to put photographs or postcards, and we don't want any sticky bits. Let's fold that up there. And we could have a tab on there, I think. Oh, this is perfect. This one. And so I'll just fold that first. It's just easier to fold it before you put your glue on it. And then I glue it everywhere. And then just fold it shut. Now I think I'll put it here. Like so. And that just says lift me. There we go. Okay, we can come back to that. Just leave that's beautiful, just tracing paper. Ah, now this flips out. Now that is a pocket. So here I need to grab this. Just see if I can slide it in like that. I didn't do that bit right away because I didn't, it was wet. Okay, so here, that's a tuck, and that you can write on that page. You could write there, but maybe we could have something here. Love these. I like these botanicals from the Floridium book and the Garden Eden. No, they're not big enough. Because they're in the style of the papers. I'm not quite sure there. Maybe I'll leave that for a second. When you're not sure, just move on to the next thing. It's beautiful paper. See, I haven't put any pockets or anything yet. So this is going to be, will it be a tuck or a flip? Tuck or flip? Tuck or flip? Another interesting thing that can be done, I'm just thinking, is you could get a piece of paper like this. I need to tear it down, not this one. Let's see if we can find one that I like better with it. You could get these guys. Just going to tear them down. Now I don't want it to be quite that big, so I need to tear them down a bit. Maybe I need to fold them in half first, just to make sure I'm tearing in the right spot. That's it. So I'm going to tear this like so. I'm tearing that one. And I'm going to tear it here. They are the 12 o'clock bells, so it's now officially midday. And what I want to do, I think I might have done something similar before. I think I want to put this, I want to glue this down here, on here, and I want to open that. Oh no, maybe we'll leave it as a top tuck. Oh, let's leave it as a top tuck. No, I like a side tuck. No, top tuck. Let's leave it as a top tuck then. So what I need to do, first of all, I want to cover this bit here because I'm going to snip out I'll just put in the music paper upside down. That's what I'll do. That seems like a clever thing to do. Just put the music paper in upside down. Oh, maybe I have that other side that's more upside down. It's got more stuff on it to indicate that it's upside down. Okay, so I'm going to glue this here. Like so. Okay, then I'm going to grab this and I'm going to glue that. So I'm going to go to that line there. I'm going to put a lot of, what do you call it, glue stick, a lot of glue stick there, and I'm going to stick it here like so. It's kind of straight, kind of, not very, but kind of. Well, that will have to do. And then this will just glue there around two sides, and we can snip this out. I like doing that. That's fun. That's a really fun thing to do. And I just need this glue. Actually, I want to get rid of that bit there. You don't want to go over the crease because that's annoying. See, I can't even move that. That's how, you know, the glue stick's pretty good. It's a Prit glue stick, that one. I haven't been using my Giotto one because it was mushy. I should give it a go and see how it's going. I'm putting the glue on this side so I know where it needs to go, whereas on this side I wouldn't know exactly where it needs to go. And you've got a nice big flippy decorative tuck there, and it opens at the top. Cool. And it should not be sticking down there like that. There we go. So that's that one. Now this little page, maybe we could add something to this little page here. What can we add there? Throw that out. No, I don't want to add anything like that. I want to add something like this, I think. Just attach that there. For what purpose? I need a big piece. That's what I need, is a big piece somewhere. Don't know. Or, just a minute. If I were to attach that there. And that could be a pocket. Let's just tear this one down. I'll tear this side down because this is the image I really like. I don't love the other image, but I wouldn't mind it peekabooing out the other side, if you know what I mean. Have we gone halfway? Not yet. We're nearly there. Okay, so I'm thinking you could glue that. Oh, look, it's almost the right height too. Cool. I'm going to glue that there. So what I need to do is I need to put my glue on this edge, and then I'm going to put my glue on those two edges because this is longer. So I don't want to, I can't put it on those edges there. And then I need to go here, like so, and down below. I don't know if you can see. It's so much fun. I love doing this. Okay, and then put this here, like so. Do it down. It needs to take, and so you've got a little bit peeking out there, and that's a pocket. It's a tuck. Just got to make sure the glue takes, because this is this is a newer paper, obviously, but old images, so it's a little bit slippery. And we might put a tab on there as well. So I'll make sure that sticks down. Just want to make sure that ooze the glue out so it sticks. And then you have to be careful because it is a little bit sticky, that you just make sure you come back and it's not. Probably should wait till it dries, but you know me. Okay. That actually went inside the pocket, which is not good. Can I get it out? Okay, got it. And make sure it's sticking. Okay, and then do we want to put something here? A little something? Maybe this little one that we rejected. No, because I like all of that. I don't know if I want to cover that. I was thinking maybe a tab would be good. You can always come back to it. You can always come back to it. Yep, that one. Or maybe I'll put this one for a change. This type. About that type. No, I think I like this one. Ah, decisions are the worst. Oh, give it a fold first and then glue. So we've only got halfway through. It's probably been long enough, the video. Attach that there. You've got a lovely little tucky pocket there. Sometimes I like these types of pockets even more than the handmade ones. Like that. And I have a stripy washi tape. It's a bit like that recycled paper that it's brown though, that I got. It's an MT, this one as well. I think I just bought it on Amazon. MT is that really good Japanese brand of washi tapes. And I'm just going to put a little bit here, I think. I like the colours. Put it up there, no, down here. Maybe a bit narrower. Stick that over there. Find a spot for that. And just stick it there. I like that. And might just put a little bit somewhere. Put some there. Goes with those colours. Okay. Cool. It's a nice brown stripe, that one. And now we're in the centre. I love that page. That's my clever husband. And that's the elastic, because you can slide the whole thing out. Like, we could literally take the whole thing out and then decorate and then put it back in. So this could go on there. And it could be, again, a little open one, I think. So let's just tear this here and here, and then I need to measure the top. Oh, that's not very good tearing. Now let's just measure the top. So the nice thing about this other paper is it's on an oatmeal-y sort of paper, so it doesn't matter if that's peeking out a little bit. And that's incredibly crooked, so I'll have to snip that. And then I want this one to be an opening. I'm just wondering, do I want to put something down here just so it covers the whiteness? I mean, even though it's not going to be, I think I'll just glue that in there, just a piece of this. It's not fully visible. When you open it, you will be able to see. So I'll just put a little bit there just to disguise it a bit. Okay. And then I'm going to grab this, and again, I'm actually just going to go around here, here, and here with the glue. So on my 3 sides. Okay, I think that's enough glue. I'm going to line it up with the edge of that printed out page. And then here, I'm just going to grab this and snip both out. Okay, now is that sticking down? Let me just double check the other one. It's not stuck to anything, no. And this one, it's not stuck, no. Okay, I think we'll stop here. And, oh, that was that page there. I didn't do anything on there, but I have to have a think about that one. I've done that, okay. Let's just see what else is happening in the book. So there's something to do there. See if there's anything else here. That's glued down. So that's just an extending page. That needs to have something. That's good writing page, isn't it? Quite like that there. So let's just find, before we go, let's just find a paper to go under there. Oh, quite like that. So I've just determined to find a home for that one. And when you're just determined. And I'm just going to put that there. Okay, we'll deal with that one another day. Just keep going through and seeing quickly. That's crooked. So I need to do something there. Okay, I think we'll come back and do this another day. Or I might do that, finish it off on screen, and then we'll move on to the next step. We have that. And that one, oh, that one is an extendy page, so I need to put something here. You know what I would put there, what's coming to mind, is I would put a piece of paper here and have it as a tuck. That's what I'd like to do there. Is that going to, oh, that would be big enough. Yeah, that's what I'll do there. And then that's a pocket, so I can then decorate those. And that needs to have something done to it. Okay, all right, so let's just quickly recap what I did. What I did do, haven't done anything to there. We added this here. Added, this is like a side tuck all the way up, but I added that on there to decorate it. And then here, that's a side tuck and just another decoration on there. Just a little bit of embellishing there. That's a flip out. That was a bit of a bodgy job, wasn't it? Then this I just did that little bit there. So much fun. So I don't want to take away all the writing space, but I do need to come back and put in some pockets. That's a top tuck. That's going to be a really good one. So it's only as wide, you know, it's that wide because that's glued down obviously, but at the back it's not. You see, it's glued at the back all the way, but here only to there. And that flips out, and that's a tuck, and I like that. And then that's going to open like that. That's all we've done, isn't it? And then, oh, just put that there. That was the last thing, I think. So there we go. And I'll probably make, I might make this one a flip out. Did I make the other one a flip out? No, I embellished it. I'm going to make this one a flip out. I'm going to attach something there, I think, and that will be a flip out. Yeah. Okay, so it's moving along. So thank you for watching, and I'll put some photographs at the end. I've still got a Mod Podge it. I've sprayed it, but I have to Mod Podge it. Yeah, I'll put some photographs at the end of the video so you can see a few of the embellishments that we did, or the extensions. Yeah. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.